guests and callers, and not necessarily those of this station, its staff, management, or sponsors.
Would you love to deepen your spiritual connection and create a conscious shift in your life? Do you seek answers to the human experience? Welcome to Spiritually Speaking with Sarah, a 2-hour safe haven for your questions and Spirit's answers to transform your life. A gifted spiritual advisor, coach, and medium, Sarah Spiritual will assist you to connect to the light within and transcend beyond the limits of all possible experience and knowledge. Spiritually Speaking with Sarah is presented by the Expedito Enlightenment Center in the Tree of Life Plaza in West Palm Beach. For the next 2 hours, listen, call in, and watch Sarah Spiritual live on Facebook, YouTube, and Periscope, and share love and light.
yes, indeed. There is a light right here on WWNN 1470 AM, 95.3 FM, 103.9 and 96.9. And we are answering your questions. Tonight's the night. We are asking the questions, and Spirit's going to give us the answers. We're tuning in, we're tapping in, we're bringing it in. And we're going to bring you all the information that you need to guide you through your specific question. We'd really love to hear a specific question from all of you so that we can kind of streamline and take as many calls as we possibly can. Because here we are, moving on up in our count of live shows, and as we connect with all of you, we want to reach as many people as possible. Want to say hello to the people on Facebook. Thank you, everyone, for joining us here on Facebook, on YouTube, on Periscope, and live on sarahspiritual.com. We're really glad to have you participating with all of us. And I see our phone lines are getting quite busy at 888-565-1470. But here in the Sunshine State, ain't no sunshine when we got a virus. We can't go anywhere. It's a little crazy here because things are getting a little uncomfortable, and, well, we're just trying to do our best. But really, everyone, do your best to stay aligned and stay healthy and make the right choices for yourself. And I guess for now, we're going to follow the rules. But it's really important that everybody is aware of the fact that we have the power to heal, and love is the strongest energy. And I know I could hear a doctor shaking his head going, Sarah Spiritual, no, love ain't going to defeat this thing. Do you know what? When you're in the energy of love, light, joy, happiness, then it's kind of hard for your immune system to be low. Laughter cures so many diseases. So, well, I love to laugh. So sometimes we're just going to have to look in the face of a virus and go, I'm laughing. I got my mask on, might suffocate myself in the process, but I'm laughing. We're doing our best here, everyone. I know it's been a really rocky start. Number one question in 2020 is, Sarah, when is 2020 going to be over? Because this is really not feeling very good. I'm like, well, it's going to take a while. So we've got to kind of batten down the hatches and get ready, but use this time wisely for yourself. For this is a time for all of us. You know, that many of us have, well, what's that statement? Underlying conditions. You know you have the power to get that all in check. A lot of things you can with the right choices, with the right diet, with being healthier, you can reverse a lot of these things. So what if you could increase your chances of staying healthy and well by making the right choices that you knew you were supposed to do for a long time and you just were putting it off? Does the thought of maybe potential crossing over to the other side need to be a little stronger for you to get motivated? Well, whatever it takes, because you've got the power to make a change. You've got the power to shift how you view your energy, how you take care of your body, what you put in your body, how much water you drink. Are you taking vitamins? What are you doing to nurture yourself? You know, we've been all busy, driven to distraction, running here and there, and not really taking care of self. And this is a wake-up call for us all to pay better attention to self-care. And also, well, cleanliness is next to godliness, our cleanliness, and how we look out for other people and what we do. And so many times, how many times have you gone to work and you really didn't feel well and you knew you were fighting something way back in the day when it was like nothing? Well, now it's a big thing. But maybe we need to be more considerate of everybody around us now in this world. And we need to honor our bodies and really view it as the magnificent physical structure and temple that it is. You know, I sat with Spirit the other day, and I asked the same question you're all asking me. Spirit, I put my sad face on. I was just like, Spirit, please, how much longer? Sarah Spiritual, are you really ready for that answer? I was like, okay, I'll ask again. Spirit, how much longer? And they said, this is going to take a while, Sarah, so there's a way for you to move through this with ease and grace by just trusting this process and know that the governing hand of God is on everything that is occurring, and that you are, and all of the people on the planet are protected by God, the angels, and that we just need to follow what is necessary to sustain yourself. I went, okay. So it's a different time in our lives, and, you know, I feel a lot for our kids because they don't have the luxury of running out and having that fun time. And we had some people come into the center the other day during Saturday, and their little kid was with them, and they had their little mask on. And I was like, oh, to be 8 years old and have to wear a mask. But that's what we're doing to protect ourselves. That's what we're doing to shield some things. And I know there's a lot of mixed schools of thought regarding the whole system. I know some people are upset about wearing masks. Other people feel they need to. We all have opinions on that. But we have to make the best of a circumstance and condition that, for the most part, is out of our control. So you can only control that which you can, and that is how you govern your thoughts and emotions. That's how you handle the stress and the pressure. That's how you allow yourself to get fed into the frenzy of it all. Or just say, okay, I'm going to do this and step out in faith and know that all will be well for myself and my family. You know, there's people who aren't working, so we're feeling that impact of not having the financial wellness that we also might have taken for granted. And I don't know about any of you. Have you gone to the grocery store? I was walking down the aisle going, what? It's how much for what? 4 little chicken thighs cost what? I was like, oh, Lord, I should get a whole bird for that price, not 4 little chicken thighs. So I'm looking at things going, okay, things are shifting, things are changing. So then I said, all right, I'm going to be real slick. I'm going to go over to the fish. So I went over to the fish, and I went, what? I was paying $2 less not too long ago. And so everything is changing. Financially, things are just kind of squeezing us. So we all have this inconvenient energy that's kind of chasing us. It's almost like something's trying to gain momentum, pushing us, pushing us, pushing us, pushing us. If it's not financial, it's health. If it's not health, you know, we're here in South Florida. We're all kind of watching tropical storms, and you know, we're just wondering, like, okay, is this the year? Are we clear this year here in sunny South Florida? You know, other people are experiencing different things on the planet. They had earthquakes in Mexico. Speaking of planets, we've got 6 planets retrograde, and for those of you who don't know what retrograde is, it means it's going backwards. So imagine 6 things going backwards in the world, even if you don't understand anything about the planets. That's a lot of rough energy. So we're kind of getting hit from all ends. It's almost like feeling like whack-a-mole, and you're the mole. And every time you pop up, someone just slams you back on the head, down you go again. So we're just trying to navigate this, and this too will pass. Can you imagine that already 3 months have gone by of this perpetual panic that has been going on? So we have to lose the fear. We have to realign ourselves. We have to trust the process. Those of you who are blessed to have work, amen, do your best to stay safe. Those of you who are without your job, ask the angels and the guides to open up a new path for you. Perhaps the path that you're on was good, but now because you're in a setback, that could be your comeback, and you can choose to do something totally different in this downtime. If instead of feeling the fear, you please allow your creative mind to go and allow yourself to tap into the energy of the possibilities of what you could do. You know, a lot of entrepreneurs will be born during these times. A lot of great inventors will be created during these times. A lot of magnificent artists and musicians will come to light because, well, that's all we got to do, everyone. We've got to just create. And then, of course, there's culinary skills, right? We're all cooking away. So this morning, before I went on my phone readings with my little chicken thighs, I had to get cooking. Almost burned the thing because I was in the middle of 16 other things. But I was cooking my chicken thighs, and I was making the rice, and then I was grilling chicken breasts, and then I was doing something else, and then I was on the phone, and I was multitasking. And I realized that, you know, we're fortunate in this country, especially those of us who can work from home. You know, I was prepping to get on my phone readings, but it's like it gives us an opportunity to do some other things in our house or be in a different frame of mind than getting on the highway, those of you who are now still working from home, and dealing with traffic. So now most of us are getting, wow, so much mileage to the gallon because our cars aren't moving. We're really going nowhere. So there's a shift in the way we look at things. So be open, trust that the universe has your back. I know that God and the angels are with us, and I know that our loved ones are with us. I can feel their presence. I can feel their support. I can feel their energy of just their light, just showering down on all of us and giving each one of us the support and the hope that we desire. It's difficult times. We can't candy coat that. We can't roll it in chocolate and make it taste good. It's been difficult. But this is the time when you really get to see what you're made of. This is the time when you can really take a good look around and see, am I aligned with the right people? Are things really where I want them to be? This setback, can I use it to make some changes in my life? Am I living in the right place? Am I with the right surroundings? Am I going back to the right job, or shall I just throw caution to the wind and just ask the universe to open up another pathway for me? These are questions that you all have the opportunity to ask yourself if you choose. Because if you stay stuck, and it's easy for us to be stuck, all of us, if you stay stuck in the path that you're on, and you just figure, I've just got to get back to where I was. Well, back to where you were, maybe that wasn't taking you anywhere. So we want to go back to where we were before we got stuck. We want to go back to when we were free and we could think of so many different things we could do, and we hadn't become conditioned by maybe what is expected in the workplace, or by our families, or our bills that keep us kind of going and going and going and going and going. What could we change to rearrange things? It's a powerful time for each one of us to recalibrate, redesign our perspective, and maybe even our physical life, so that we can emerge from this difficult time in a much better place, in much better health, in much stronger spiritual alignment, tuned into the energy of love, trusting that God always has our back, and be the observer of the things that you have no answers for until the answer emerges, that you can feel in your gut, in your soul, in your heart, that this is where I go, this is what I do next. And trust, just trust that everything happens for a reason, even if we don't understand all the ins and outs. Well, we welcome your phone calls. We welcome your comments right here on Facebook. We thank you all for joining us, and we want to hear from you. You can pick up the phone and call us at 888-565-1470. Or you can pop on Facebook and leave us a question in the feed. We will be answering your questions. So stay with us, everyone. Don't you go away, because you know we're going to be right back.
For soft, rich and beautiful skin, use Beauté de Lune products. Beauté de Lune products, based on natural fruits and extracts, revitalize your skin and make you incredibly beautiful. For acne, sensitive skin, dry or oily skin, Beauté de Lune. Cleanse, moisturize and revitalize your skin with Beauté de Lune. A miracle. For your order, call us at 561-906-7466 or to our store, 2695 North Military Trail Suite 21, or visit us online at www.beautédelune.net.
Have you ever felt alone, sensing something more is around you, but are unsure how to connect? Do you wonder if your loved ones who are deceased are among you? Sarah Spiritual is a gifted spiritual advisor and medium who can connect you with your loved ones, spirit guides, and ascended beings. Sarah specializes in love, relationships, money, career, health, and healing. She has an uncanny ability to convey the true thoughts and emotions of those around you. For Sarah, life is a spiritual journey, and each situation has a spiritual solution. To contact Sarah for a personal reading, call 561-682-0956 or send an email to Sarah at sarahspiritual.com. You can also visit www.sarahspiritual.com for more information. That's 561-682-0956 or sarahspiritual.com. Let Spirit and Sarah raise you up. You're listening to Spiritually Speaking with Sarah, your spiritual advisor and medium. Connect with Sarah and be in the energy of light. Call Sarah Spiritual now, toll free, worldwide, 1-888-565-1470. 1-888-565-1470. Just ask your questions or message Sarah Spiritual live on Facebook, YouTube, or Periscope.
Do you know me? I am Sarah Spiritual, and we are spiritually speaking to all of you all across the nation, and we're answering your questions. I can't wait to talk to you at 888-565-1470. I got to go to the phone lines. I got to touch base with Denise. Denise in Pembroke Pines. Denise, how are you doing today?
I'm good, Sarah. Thank you for taking the call.
You're welcome. Denise, did you realize that the night we talked, last time you called, that your number came out?
I know.
Did you play?
I played it in the morning.
Oh, flying bananas. Really? Oh, shoot.
Well, I didn't lose but once, but twice, because my number came out that night, and then the other set of numbers I played, which is my son's birthday, came out the next morning.
Animal crackers in my
and I have been
soup.
playing
Oh, my
back
goodness.
and forth.
Oh, my goodness. Okay, well, I saw that. I thought of you. I said, oh, that's so cool. We connected. I hope she played. Because usually when we connect, I'll say to you, play the number, but I didn't get to say it. But at that point, it probably would have been too late for you to go out and play. I don't know. But anyway, Denise, what's going on?
Okay, so I got rid of two complicated guys.
Okay, one of them you asked me about on Sunday Fun Day, right? You asked me the other day about one.
Yes, I did.
Yeah?
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, my goodness. I'm hearing this song. You ready? The minute you walked in the joint, I could tell you were a man of distinction, a real big spender. So obviously they weren't any of that.
No.
No.
I mean, neither one of them was worthy of me.
Good.
So now I need to move on.
And you will. But we told you were kind of testing the waters. We told you that, not to get too caught up in anything, yes?
Right, yes.
Okay. So, what's the question?
Now I'm just wondering where I'm going from here, not necessarily romantically, but just in general.
You know, it's good that you're experimenting with what life could look like, different than the life you've had all these years.
Mm-hmm.
Focus for you this year is sustaining, maintaining, and some growth in business. That is really the focus. When I spin you into next year, Next year seems to be a much more social year, not because of anything going on in the world, just because that's where you line up spiritually. And it seems to be a line where we meet somebody of substance. I really don't believe you're going to meet someone of substance this year that you would feel is your life partner. But it's good to meet people and get a sense of where you're at and where the dating scene is at these days. So, because girl, you've been out of it for a while.
45 years.
Yeah, so it's not easy getting back into that after 45 years. But I do believe that there's the right person will emerge for you, and it's just getting to be in that energy.
Okay.
All right. So for now, we're
All
going to
right.
focus on business and, of course, enjoying family and just kind of recalibrating yourself. And I know you're still healing from the loss of your husband. So,
Mm-hmm.
all right, honey. Thank you so much.
Oh, all right. Thanks, Sarah.
Bye for now. Bye.
Okay, bye.
888-565-1470. See, we talked to Denise on Sunday Fun Day. We air another show live on Facebook every Sunday at about 5:05, almost every Sunday. And Helena and I just kind of do all sorts of kind of stuff. And we have some music that we play, and I answer questions. Helena reads the questions, and we answer these questions live on Facebook. And Denise was in the Facebook feed, and she gave me the birthday of someone that really wasn't a vibrational match. And I was like, no, not looking good. I wouldn't stick along with that too long. So it's always good when people ask, because you already know. When you ask a question about someone else, you already know if they're a right match for you. That's why you're asking the question. You just want to know if your feeling is right or wrong. You're checking the energy, and that's always good to do. Well, we've got to go right back to the phone lines at 888-565-1470. I got to go to Jillian. Jillian is in Port St. Lucie. Miss Jillian, how you doing?
Hi, Sarah. I'm good. How are you?
Good, good. We have a good birthday, did we?
Yes.
Good.
Just had one in May.
Yes. So how can I assist you today?
I was wondering if the angels had any messages for me about work.
Also, Jillian, were you considering moving? Because I see move.
Yes, I am.
Okay. So your angels are telling me that it's time for you to move. You're getting ready to move. And that move is also going to help you with work as well, because depending on where you move, it may change the whole scenario for work. I feel like if we could move and line ourselves up with the right work in the right location, everything would merge together perfectly.
Mm-hmm.
We're looking for a new job, yes?
Yes,
Yes. Why are you laughing?
because you're right.
Okay. New work, new job. I got a new attitude, right? There's a whole new attitude coming for you, my dear. So just be open to new possibilities. Step into your confidence. Trust the universe has got your back, and new things are coming for you. Just got to trust the process. It is time to move. And, oh, wow, I hear this other song in my head. I guess we've got a lot of singing going on in my head. We're moving on up. We're moving on up to the east side. We are just moving to a deluxe apartment in the sky. You are moving, 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 girl. It's going to be great. All right?
Okay.
All right.
Thank you,
I see it'll
Sarah.
happen in about, within the next 3 months, all these changes seem to take place. I know things are slowed up because of what's going on in the world. So just trust that process, and don't be hard on yourself. All right?
Okay.
All right.
I appreciate it.
You're welcome, honey. Bye for now. Bye.
Bye. God bless you.
Bye.
Bye.
888-565-1470. And we're going to go to Boynton Beach. I got Joey Emmanuel on the line. Joey Emmanuel, how you doing?
I'm doing pretty good. I'm in Hallandale Beach.
Oh, Hallandale Beach. Hallandale Beach. It's a beach. Life's a beach,
Yeah.
right? Okay.
Anyhow,
So,
great to hear your voice.
good to connect with you, Joey. Yes.
I have a question. I'm still playing the numbers that I got from you earlier this year. I still feel that they're still good
Oh, they
on my
are.
act.
Mm-hmm.
And I actually thank you because I've gotten into a routine of feeling like a winner.
Right.
I started this year with DWD, Done with Drama.
Right. Yeah. DWD for
And
sure.
I think things are calming down with the whole situation about the renting now that
Yes.
the whole thing is going on. I want to know also what to do to transform my life, something fantastic. And
Well,
that's my
something
question.
is coming. Something is coming. You know, we are ready for a transformation, and And it's good you asked that question, Joey, because the one thing that this experience is creating for all of us, if we step out of everything else that's going on, if we don't get distracted by all the seriousness of it, because it's not to minimize what's going on in any way, shape, or form, but if we use this pause in life, life as we thought it would always be, to go within and imagine there's no heaven, imagine that everything is falling into divine order, and go within self, then you can create a spectacular life, because it's giving you the power to not have to participate in certain things in the outside world and to go within. And of course, you being who you are, you have developed an ability to do that already, where maybe some people are, this is new to them. But your question is very powerful, because it's a time for everyone to step into their authenticity. And spectacular resides right next to your authenticity when you allow yourself to be the voice of your truth and the voice of your love. And when you choose the voice of your love and the voice of your truth, and you're always speaking that and sending it out into the universe and speaking it to yourself and to others, it begins to recalibrate the external world that has been dicey, dramatic, illusionary. It begins to shift it from the darkness to full light. And in the full light, you come to this understanding that the right people, the right happenings are coming for you. Like, they're right there. I know on Sunday, when you were on the Facebook feed, and we didn't get to that question, but I know you asked a question about partnership. And the reason why I bring that up is because how do you create this magnificent energy? You be the partner that you desire to be. I know you know that already. However, be that partner in the authenticity of yourself and in the love and the truth, the unconditional love and unconditional truth that is only God's unconditional power. And be that, and the person will step forward right in front of you. Literally right in front of you.
I remember that came in my reading, and it's funny that on Sunday, I go to Whole Foods for the same reason that you said that.
Yes, yeah. It's a fruity aisle, what can I tell you? But it's a really important time to just be open for the universe to bring to you all the possibilities. And they're all there for you.
I agree. I feel everything so close. That's why I said I really want some big, powerful transformation.
It's already happened on the inside, Joey. It's just the outside is catching up. You know, it's that song again. Something's coming, I don't know
like I
what
feel
it is.
even a business wants to come through me, and I'm just like, I don't know what it is, but it's going to come out.
But you don't need to know. You just say, oh, this is how we, and you were saying perfect things for us all to learn from tonight, Joey, because it's coming through you. You're getting this thought, this feeling, this idea, but you don't really know what it is. You just know it's coming. So the minute a lot of us get an idea, such as that, the average person wants to just figure out, well, what am I supposed to do, and how am I supposed to do it, and well, what is it going to look like, and I don't know, and then they'll sit down and they'll go, I don't know what this looks like, I don't know what this means, and you put yourself in the state of I don't know. The minute you put yourself in the I don't know or figuring it out, human condition of figuring it out, you find yourself in this hole of disconnecting from the allowing and the alignment. So there's a feeling that's coming upon you. The feeling is coming upon you that something's coming, and it's going to be vast, and it's also going to be inclusive of business, and the business feels like it's going to be great. Then that's all I want you to know and feel. And in the feeling and allowing those feelings to overcome your being, you then become the complete polarized magnet to attract to you what you desire. Even if you don't even understand all the ins and outs of what you desire, it'll inevitably show you up at the right place at the right time, have the right brainstorm or aha moment that something literally comes and you go, that's what that feeling was about. Even if that takes a year from now, it's still the feeling that's the magnet. So if I may, I will use the story as an example because I just want to kind of connect the dots. So the day I asked my spiritual teacher, do you think that I'm going to do what you do? And he said, come on, you're on track to be a VP. That's your goal, right? That's what you want. The minute I asked that, that was already me getting a feeling of, I think I'm supposed to be doing something like that, but I couldn't wrap my head around that. But I asked the question because I was waiting for him to tell me what I wanted to hear back, yes or no. And he put it right back on me and said, well, that's your goal, right? This is what you're doing. You're doing this. Because it hadn't happened in the external world yet for me to understand what all of that could mean. And I'm using that story to say back to you, it hasn't happened in the realization of the physical world. And I'm saying this to you and everyone listening for anything we want to create, that the realization in the physical world takes time, and the time can be sped up by how much we allow it to flow through us, and we just be in the sense of the feeling without really knowing what all that feeling means until it all comes together. Got it?
Yeah.
Perfect.
Excellent. In other words, it's something that already exists.
Exactly.
I just can't touch it yet, but I can feel it.
Right, you feel it. Perfect.
Okay.
And it's like West Side Story. Something's coming, I don't know what it is, but it's gonna be great. The air is blowing, and something great is coming. So that's all you gotta know. Something great is coming. And the universe will deliver it to you. That's the words of the song. And it's true. It's going to deliver. That is like my number one manifestation song. It's in the energy.
Oh, really?
It is.
Okay.
Because it's the truth.
You remember I used to hear it in my head last year?
Yes.
Yeah.
Perfect. Thank you so much, Joey. Great asking. Great conversation with us today. So glad we were able to take your call. God bless you. Bye for now.
Thank you. God bless.
All right. Bye. 888-565-1470. We're going to take a minute to hear from our sponsors. And then I got to pop around. I got Georgia on my mind. I got to go to Philadelphia Freedom. I got to go to Pennsylvania, see what's going on there. We got some other people in the Sunshine State calling, and I don't know. I think we're going to go all across the state, all across the country. Who knows what's going to pop up across the global picture on our Facebook page. Stay with us, everyone. Don't you go away, because you know we're going to be right back.
Have you ever felt alone, sensing something more is around you, but are unsure how to connect? Do you wonder if your loved ones who are deceased are among you? Sarah Spiritual is a gifted spiritual advisor and medium who can connect you with your loved ones, spirit guides, and ascended beings. Sarah specializes in love, relationships, money, career, health, and healing. She has an uncanny ability to convey the true thoughts and emotions of those around you. For Sarah, life is a spiritual journey, and each situation has a spiritual solution. To contact Sarah for a personal reading, call 561-682-0956 or send an email to Sarah at sarahspiritual.com. You can also visit www.sarahspiritual.com for more information. That's 561-682-0956 or sarahspiritual.com. Let Spirit and Sarah raise you up.
For soft, rich, and beautiful skin, use Beauté de Lune products. Beauté de Lune products, based on natural fruits and extracts, revitalize your skin and make you incredibly beautiful. For acne, sensitive skin, dry or oily skin, Beauté de Lune. Cleanse, moisturize, and revitalize your skin with Beauté de Lune. A miracle. For your order, call us at 561-906-7466 or to our store, 2695 North Military Trail Suite 21, or visit us online at www.beautédelune.net.
Interested in relieving tension, reducing stress, and revitalizing your energy? Call reflexologist Isabel Prado at 561-682-0954 to book your session. Reflexology of the hands, face, and ears improves circulation, the functioning of the nervous system, reduces fine lines and wrinkles, and leads to a glowing complexion. Experience what reflexology can do for you today. Contact Isabel Prado at 561-682-0954.
You're listening to Spiritually Speaking with Sarah, your spiritual advisor and medium. Connect with Sarah and be in the energy of light. Call Sarah Spiritual now, toll free, worldwide, 1-888-565-1470. 1-888-565-1470. Just ask your questions or message Sarah Spiritual live on Facebook, YouTube, or Periscope.
And we are back here live on WWNN 1470 AM 95.3 FM 96.9 and 103.9. And we are answering your questions all across the nation. And we're just glad to be connecting. We got calls in Chicago and Philadelphia. We've got Georgia. We got sunny South Florida. So we are going to go right back to the phone lines. And I'm going to take a call from Angela. And Angela, she's in Georgia. Angela, how you doing tonight?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing great, Angela. And how can I assist you tonight?
Just a couple of things.
Yes.
My father just passed
Okay.
May 30th,
Okay, honey.
and I just want to make sure he's at peace.
He is. You've been feeling
Hello?
him around you, yes? You've been feeling him around you, yes? You can feel his energy? They're talking to me about two people. So they make feel, is there two in the family or two brothers? What are they talking to me about brothers? He has two brothers. There's two brothers. They're talking about two brothers with me, please.
He has several brothers.
Okay. Have two passed already, honey?
Probably about, I think maybe 5 of them have passed.
Okay. He's with two brothers. He's talking to me about two brothers. So I don't know if there's two brothers that were close.
Maybe Uncle Sammy or Uncle.
Two brothers standing next to him. He's not alone. He's with two brothers. This is how he makes me feel, because he's giving me these two brothers. And he's telling me that he didn't get to say what he needed to say before he passed. Is this correct? This is what you understand? Yes, honey? Right? Yes?
He has something to say.
He didn't get to say it, okay? He didn't get to say it. And I also feel like things were not in order. Not everything was, this kind of took him by surprise at the end here. So not everything is in order. Is that correct? And so you're feeling very overwhelmed at this time, yes?
Yes.
Okay. He's talking to me about, it's interesting. Angela, you have a pet name or a name? He had a nickname for you, please?
A nickname for
Yes.
me?
He's giving me the sense that there's a nickname for you. There was another name. He didn't call you Angela. What did he call you?
Angie.
Okay. Was there, when you were a little girl, did he have, no, it's when you were little, sweetheart. There was like a little name he used to call. You may have to ask someone. I don't know if it was like Gigi, Kiki, something like that. There's a nickname that he called you when you were a little girl.
Oh, I wouldn't even know.
Okay. You might want to check with someone because I'm getting this nickname energy here.
The only nickname that I know that one of my aunts and him would mess around and they would call me Hemorrhoid.
Hemorrhoid. Okay. Well, I wasn't as loving as I was thinking, but okay. Because he's making reference to a nickname. So if there is a nickname, maybe that's a private joke between the two of you. I can only relay the information as it kind of comes through me. So just take that and just know that there's a nickname he makes me aware of. Hemorrhoid was not what I was expecting, but that's okay.
He probably was another one.
Yeah.
But I can't even ask my mom because she's gone as well.
I know that, honey. And Mom was separated from him before he passed, please?
My mom passed in 2012.
Yeah. And prior to that, they were not together or separated or different pages, please? Because I feel like they weren't close at that time. Does that make sense?
They were having a lot of problems.
Okay. Yeah, they weren't on the same page. In my spirit world, it looks like they were separated. They weren't on the same page. Not connected is how they look, it appears to me.
Yeah.
Okay. And then there's an aunt or someone who stands next to your mom, or someone who's like her best friend there, and she was very fun. This woman seems very fun to me. You know who this aunt is, yes?
An aunt. I have a couple of them that have passed.
Connected to mom, like her best friend, like her closest sister. This is how it reads to me. And whose name is
my sister passed as well, and her and my sister were very close.
Like best friends, yes? So this is the woman who's standing next to her. And then who's Gloria? Who's that, please?
Gloria?
Mm-hmm. Gloria. They're talking to me about a woman named Gloria. So I'm going to leave that with you because there's Gloria in spirit with them. You may have to, again, remember, you may not know everyone in the family, so they're telling me something about Gloria.
That could be somebody on my mom's side that I don't know.
Yeah, it's on mom's side. That's where I am right now, please. But dad is fine. He's settling into the energy. Everything wasn't in order, so you have a little bit of a mess to handle with some documents and things. And I feel like there's a little arguing and discontentment going on right now. And your father was a funny guy.
Yeah.
He was very funny. He was very funny. He gives me this energy that it's going to work out, and just stand up for what you know he would want you to do.
One thing is, though, because he was not my actual biological father. He was my stepfather.
Well, that doesn't really matter to him, honey.
My biological father died last year.
And whose birthday's in March, please?
My daughter,
Okay.
March 11th.
Because they're talking to someone about birthday in March here, so.
I don't even actually know my biological father's
Yeah, he's not coming through.
birthday.
So he's not even coming through. Your stepfather is who you're asking about. That's who stepped forward for me. Okay. And your mom. See, he's connected to your mom. That's how they're connecting, okay? Like husband and wife. So this is how I see it. Husband and wife who were not on the same page when mom passed. So this is how I see it. But know that they are with you, honey. They are supporting you. Dad is all right. He is at peace. And I'm clearing my throat because I feel like he was having trouble with his throat before he passed as well. Does this make sense to you? All right, honey? Because I feel it right there in my throat. But know that he loves you. He's with you, and he knows no difference between biological and father. A father is a father, and you will always be his daughter. All right?
He knows he was my father. That's all that matters.
I know. That's why he's like, why is she talking about her biological father? I'm a father.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, honey. Thank you so much for calling. I trust that we've been of service to you. Angela, is this your first time calling into the show?
I've spoke with you before.
Okay. Well, thank you. I'm sorry for
on
the
a
loss.
different matter concerning an individual and whether or not it was going to work.
Yeah, how's that working?
We still don't know yet.
And watch the show, honey. Eat some popcorn and let it pop. All right, Angela, thank you so much. But I've got to go for now. All right?
Okay.
All right, honey.
Thank you.
You're welcome. God bless you. Bye for now.
Bye.
888-565-1470. And we've got to go right back to the phone lines. I've got Courtney, and Courtney is in Philadelphia or Pennsylvania, somewhere around there. Where are you, Courtney?
Canonsburg.
Canningsburg. What's the weather like in Canningsburg, PA today?
Looks like it's about to rain.
Oh, well, we don't really like too much rain. Okay, so how can I assist you tonight?
I was just wondering, I just got out of a relationship that
Oh, my God.
abusive.
Yes, that was a roller coaster.
Yeah, and I just want to know if I'm doing the right thing by walking away and being his friend at some point, but not right now.
No, you're not going to be his friend. What are you going to be his friend for? So he can put you down.
Because of our kids.
I know
like
you have
his
kids. I know that. But We can be, you can be connected to him, but we don't need to be friends because anytime he gets a chance, will put you down. Girl, what are we going to set ourselves up for that for?
Right.
No. No. That is not a friend. That's a frenemy. That is not a friend.
Yeah.
We don't need that. Going back, I know we have children, and I know we want to think about the children. But Spirit says it to me like this. Courtney, you want to show your children what a loving, caring relationship is, and you want them to understand how people should treat each other with respect.
Right.
Okay.
I understand.
So there is another love that can come for you once you allow this to be released. Okay.
Okay.
He doesn't love himself very much, and I really feel like he's got some mental issues. I'm not a doctor, cannot diagnose, but I feel like his energy is very up and down. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Okay. They're giving me 2, but then they're talking about 3. So we have 2 children, but we were going to have a third, or we have 3? What's going on here? 2, 3?
No, I have 2.
2.
He has 5.
He has 5. Oh, goodness. Did the 2 of you talk about having another baby before you finally broke up?
No, we didn't want any kids.
Okay. Yeah. Well, I see 3 children for you. I just want you to know that. So there will be no reunion. And there's a new life for you coming. Just trust the process. When is his birthday?
11/16/83.
Mr. Complicated.
Yeah.
Yeah, very complicated. Very disruptive, too. Very disruptive and destructive. So just allow yourself to release this and open up to new possibilities, okay?
Okay.
You already know that answer.
Yeah.
Give yourself permission to be loved and honored the way you are worthy of.
Okay.
And show your children what real love is.
Okay.
Thank you so much, Courtney.
You.
Thank you. Is this your first time?
Life, though. I don't know where this. I don't know. Not for me. I don't want any more kids.
All right. Well, there's one in the energy. You just told to stay on up there then. Courtney, how did you hear about the show?
I'm sorry. Here, I didn't.
How did you hear about the show?
My friend is one of your subscribers, and she told me to give you guys a call, so I did.
Thank you. Thank you. Well, I hope you follow our page on Facebook, catch us on YouTube, follow that. And
oh, yeah, I do. I watch you. If I don't ask a question, I'm watching.
I got a feeling somebody's watching me. Whoa. And I know it's you, Courtney. Thank you so much, honey. God bless you. Love yourself first. You're welcome. Bye for now.
Bye-bye.
888-565-1470. If you want to know how to have a personal session with me, Sarah Spiritual, well, then go to sarahspiritual.com, SARAH, spiritual.com. We're going to take a minute to hear from our sponsors, and then when we come back, I got to go to Chicago. I've got to go to Fort Lauderdale. I've got to go to Texas, deep in the heart of Texas, and the phone lines are ringing, 888-565-1470. And oops, we can't forget about Facebook because we've got questions lining up on Facebook, and we're going to get to our Facebook peeps when we get right back from our commercial. Stay with us, everyone. Don't you go away. We will be right back.
There's a light that shines down upon me, and there's a light that brightens up my day. There's a light.
Stay tuned for more Spiritually Speaking with Sarah coming up right after the break. Continue the conversation with Sarah Spiritual on Facebook, YouTube, and Periscope. Phone lines are open at 1-888-565-1470. That's 1-888-565-1470.
find the love in everything now, if I can walk in someone else's shoes now, I will know what it is to be one with you and me. If I can find my inner peace now, I will see peace everywhere. If I can find the stillness in my mind, I will see the world differently, the world differently. Everyone is here for a reason. Everyone is here to shine their love. If I could see the world differently now, I'd be seeing me as one with you. If I can see the love within me now, I will see the love in you. We all come to shine our light now. We all come to be all we can be, just you and me. If I could see love in everything now, I would see the world differently now. So I will take my vision in my mind now, and I'll see love, and I'll see love, and I'll see I'll see love. to me.
Sarah, as we continue our uplifting and empowering spiritual discussions to transform your life. A gifted spiritual advisor, coach, and medium, Sarah Spiritual will assist you to connect to the light within and transcend beyond the limits of all possible experience and knowledge. Spiritually Speaking with Sarah is presented by the Expedito Enlightenment Center in the Tree of Life Plaza in West Palm Beach. For the next hour, call in and watch Sarah Spiritual live on Facebook, YouTube, and Periscope, and share love and light.
And we are back here live on WWNN 1470 AM, 95.3 FM, 103.9 and 96.9. We are answering your questions. You are listening to Spiritually Speaking with Sarah, and that's me, Sarah Spiritual, answering your questions. Tonight's the night you ask the question, Spirit will answer. And we are going to the phone lines, and we're going to be popping into our friends on Facebook in just a minute. But I've got to go to Chicago. I got Kevin on the line. Kevin, how you doing tonight?
I'm well. How about you? How you doing? It's been a while.
It's been a while, Kevin. Thank you so much for getting back to us. Good to connect with you. How's life in Chicago?
It's the weather's fair. It's cases are going down here, and they're starting to reopen some things. So people are just in their happy, minds now.
Yes, and of course the weather warmed up a little bit for you in Chicago, so that's good, right?
Right.
Wonderful.
Yes, it does.
So Spirit is telling me that there's a soul eclipse going on with you. Like you're going down deep within your soul and you're asking some really important questions about who you are, who you've come to be, and some experiences of self-discovery. Does that make sense to you?
It does.
Yes.
It
so
does.
What is your question for me tonight, Kevin?
Just about my transitioning and my processing, how I'm processing my processes, just because about happened over a year with my mom passing, and I met someone, but she wasn't it, so we divorced, and I relocated back, and I did a lot, like you said, a lot of soul searching.
Yes.
And I've been definitely using the phrase, when there's more questions than answers, you have to get away from that. And I've been trying to really find those answers now within the God, and so instead of trying to do it myself.
Yeah, you have to hand over the driving to God and just kind of be the passenger in life right now when you have so much uncertainty. You were looking for a life partner, and you attracted someone who was not as emotionally available as you thought they were. Is that correct?
Correct, yeah.
And it really was, you weren't as emotionally available as you thought you were either. And that was kind of a bit of a mirror of who you were at the moment. You're looking for someone to match this energy that you're searching for, but you've got to allow things to line up for you. And so what you're learning right now is patience. And, your mom was such an instrumental person in your life. And she encouraged you to explore possibilities, yes?
Yes.
And she had a very strong connection and faith in Jesus, yes, please? Because that's the energy that I see connected to her, Master Jesus, and that energy is just how she lived her whole life. If is this something Jesus would do? Is this how God would treat someone? And she did her best. And I feel like your mom was pretty strong, though, strict, strong, but a heart of gold. This makes sense to you, yes?
Oh, yeah. Okay. Absolutely.
And I keep hearing music, so it makes me feel like she loved to listen to music, and I feel like there was a lot of music in something that you put together for her. Does this make sense to you, please?
All the time.
Yes.
Yeah, I made her playlist or whatever she needed.
Yeah.
I just got for her. It didn't matter if it was a Doris Day song or the latest song. I made sure I got it for her.
Yes, and all that music is just still around her, and that's like the energy of oneness that still surrounds her to this day in the spirit world. All the music, just the energy and the frequency of the music and the sound of music. And so I feel like she talks to you because she keeps showing me like old-fashioned radio dial. I feel like she's talking to you through the songs. She's trying to get your attention through music. She's trying to catch you. She's also coming to you in the dream state. You recall your dream, yes, please, with her?
Yeah, I had some dreams.
Yeah, so she makes me aware she's coming to you in the dream state, connecting to you. This is a time for you to soul search a bit more. And when I spin you out to 2022, we've closed out a chapter and you emerge a new human being, essentially. You are lined up to where you are to be on purpose and passion. You are reinventing yourself even in career to a degree. This is about 2.5 year process for you. And then things are very stable. At that point, I feel like we have attracted a better partner, a better fit for you. And wasn't there someone, this is kind of interesting, wasn't there someone that you were with for quite a while, and you were trying to make it work for a while, and then you kind of stepped away from it because it just wasn't working? Is that correct?
Right, yeah.
Okay. That was a while ago, right? That was a long time ago.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So we've learned from two very pivotal, important relationships, plus others that have passed in between. But you learn from these two very powerful relationships of what you want and what you don't want. So now it's so important for you to make a list of all the aspects and attributes you want to have in your partner and what things mean to you in the experience. So we're going to have about 200 things on a piece of paper. I want you to write it down, and I want you to fold it up and keep it in your wallet. This becomes the central point of attraction that's going to draw forth the right vibrational match. And remember, the more you soul search and up-level your experience and connection to God and open up and release the resistance, is what they're saying to me, there will be more transitions for you that will up-level you. You are preparing for a promotion advancement. There's something you're aiming for. Is this true, please?
Yes.
Okay. I see this coming. And this comes in the perfect time. I feel like something got slowed up, but it is coming around for you. So just trust that process as well. You're getting ready to be ready for everything that you want, but you're not quite ready yet.
Okay.
Okay? Thank you so much, Kevin, for reconnecting with us. Yes.
Probably just one last question, just as far as the recent previous relationships, divorce. There was kids involved, not mine. But I was listening to the previous conversation about how it doesn't matter, you're still a stepdad. And things of that nature. I just want to know, how are they doing and all of this?
Well, they were very fond of you. You brought them a playfulness in their life, yes?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
They're fine.
They're fine, okay.
They're, they don't understand, and I hear they miss you. But it was not a good relationship for you, and it really wasn't a good match. As everything unfolded, it really wasn't a good match. It seemed to be there was some more other reasons why we were married than what was really the heartfelt reason. And that all kind of came to light after we got married, yes?
Yeah.
All right.
And as far as she's concerned, I shouldn't be softer in any responses, because I've been resisting and not having communication. Am I doing the right thing?
Well, you want to be kind, but there's no sense going back to beat a dead horse.
Yes. Okay.
All right. Thank you so much, Kevin. Good to connect with you again. God bless you.
You too, Sarah. Enjoy it, okay?
All right. Bye for now. Bye. 888-565-1470. We're going to take a minute to hear from our sponsors, and then we're going to come right back. I got to go to Fort Lauderdale, and I got to go visit my Facebook people. Stay with us. Don't go away. We're going to be right back.
Do you know me? Do I know you? Have we met before?
For soft, rich, and beautiful skin, use Beauté de Lune products. Beauté de Lune products, based on natural fruits and extracts, revitalize your skin and make you incredibly beautiful. For acne, sensitive skin, dry or oily skin, Beauté de Lune. Cleanse, moisturize, and revitalize your skin with Beauté de Lune. A miracle. For your order, call us at 561-906-7466 or to our store, 2695 North Military Trail Suite 21, or visit us online at www.beautédelune.net.
Have you ever felt alone, sensing something more is around you, but are unsure how to connect? Do you wonder if your loved ones who are deceased are among you? Sarah Spiritual is a gifted spiritual advisor and medium who can connect you with your loved ones, spirit guides, and ascended beings. Sarah specializes in love, relationships, money, career, health, and healing. She has an uncanny ability to convey the true thoughts and emotions of those around you. For Sarah, life is a spiritual journey, and each situation has a spiritual solution. To contact Sarah for a personal reading, call 561-682-0956 or send an email to Sarah at sarahspiritual.com. You can also visit www.sarahspiritual.com for more information. That's 561-682-0956 or sarahspiritual.com. Let Spirit and Sarah raise you up.
Interested in relieving tension, reducing stress, and revitalizing your energy? Call reflexologist Isabel Prado at 561-682-0954 to book your session. Reflexology of the hands, face, and ears improves circulation, the functioning of the nervous system, reduces fine lines and wrinkles, and leads to a glowing complexion. Experience what reflexology can do for you today. Contact Isabel Prado at 561-682-0954.
You're listening to Spiritually Speaking with Sarah, your spiritual advisor and medium. Connect with Sarah and be in the energy of light. Call Sarah Spiritual now, toll free, worldwide, 1-888-565-1470. 1-888-565-1470. Just ask your questions or message Sarah Spiritual live on Facebook, YouTube, or Periscope.
And we are back here live on WWNN 1470 AM, 96.9, 103.9, and 95.3. And we are answering your questions all across the nation. I've got to go to Fort Lauderdale. I've got to go to Stephanie. Stephanie, how you doing?
Hi, Sarah. How are you?
I'm doing great, Stephanie. Good to connect with you.
Same here. So I'm calling because I ran out of time the last time that I spoke to you. So I did have a specific question.
Yes.
You know, it was recently Father's Day, and unfortunately, during my high-risk pregnancy years ago, my father died on Father's Day.
Ooh.
So it's not, it's not a great day for me.
No, it's not. No, it's not.
But I also kind of wanted to touch base with a life partner for me in the future. So I kind of feel not sure what's going on here.
Okay, so the first thing they make me aware of, Stephanie, is that there is a shift that is happening for you this year. This year is kind of a closeout of quite a few years of change and just feeling some discontentment, if that makes sense to you. That's the word that they give me. So if you've been feeling out of sorts and discontent, this is what they're giving me. They also make me aware that partnership, love, divine partnership, the right person, we are in search of that right connection. This is true, yes?
Oh, yeah.
And this is something that, hold on to your hat. It's not a 2020 thing, and I guess that's not such a bad thing, because what are we going to do, kiss through a mask? I don't know. But I see 2021 bringing a union for 2022. So I feel as if we meet someone in the 2021 time frame, and this is early in the year. That's the field. Spirit gives me a connection of time, and time makes me feel it's short. So short kind of takes me in the beginning of next year. So we're going to place it in February because they give me the number 2. So we're going to drop it into February, and we're going to make a connection with someone. And this connection kind of percolates. And then it kind of heats up, and then we realize that this person does balance you. This person does feel connected to you on many levels, because they make me feel that there was like almost like an imposter that kind of stepped up prior. It really wasn't what it all appeared to be in recent times. Is that correct? There was a relationship or connection with someone not too long ago, and then it really didn't feel real, and then it didn't play out to be a truthful relationship. Does that make sense?
Oh, definitely.
Yes, okay.
Definitely. Yeah.
They call the person the imposter. So everything they portrayed.
That's the word.
That's the word. That everything they portrayed themselves to be, darling, it was a nightmare. So I see it there. So you're still actually healing from that, Stephanie. And so that also slows up the point of attraction. If you heard me talking to Kevin, it's like we've got to be in the right place, the right frame of mind. So as I move you forward in this year, we're completing some healing. We're fine-tuning our desires, making the list really good, checking it twice, and you get to carry it in your purse, not in your wallet. Well, you can put it in your wallet too, but you want to just really pull that energy to you. And then we kind of graduate you into 2021 with a connection. There's a connection in the early part. I also know that the connection between you and your father was a strong connection, but I also feel like there's something that people have to measure up that you learned from your father that you're looking to find in a man as a partner. Does this make sense to you?
Yes.
Okay. And I'm not saying that because technically women look to marry their fathers. I'm not making this statement because there's that general statement. I'm making that statement because your father taught you to be a certain way, and he empowered you, he protected you, he loved you, but he also gave you your power. Yes, this makes sense to you, yes?
Yes, definitely.
Okay. So this
always, taught me to be confident, and he was a very sweet, gentle, kind soul.
Yes, but he encouraged you to be who you came to be. And he didn't set you aside like, you're a girl, so go be a girl. He encouraged you to be the best possible light and being. And so you're looking for a partner who's going to allow you to shine your light and not be threatened and put off by that.
And not be threatened.
Exactly.
Yes, you hit the nail.
Exactly. And so your Father in heaven is holding that space for this to happen. And your Father is the beacon of light, the role model, but also the beacon of light, holding the light down here on earth so the paths cross for you to find the person who is authentic and true and balances your light and polishes your light and treasures you and all that you bring to the table and knows that they come fully equipped as a human being with all their gifts and attributes. And the two of you come together to form this beautiful bond is how I see it.
Does my dad show me ways of
connecting with you?
With
yes.
me?
I see flickering. So I feel like if you feel this energy of lights flickering, I feel like he's giving you that energy as well. And do you and I have a reading coming up too, Stephanie?
Yes,
okay.
yes.
Because I'm feeling like, I'm just feeling like we're going to have a lot more time together. But I'm also... Your father tries to communicate to you in many ways. He gets your attention just by something catching you at the corner of your eye, and you're not quite sure if you saw something or someone. He's also
a lot of times in the house.
Yeah, that's how he's trying to get your attention. And because you asked the question, and so I'm going back up and saying, show me. And also, similar to what I was saying with Kevin, I also feel like he tries to remind you through music who he is and that he's with you as well. Yeah, he does a lot, quite a bit. Your father's sweet, kind, but a character as well. So he's got a little jokester energy in him as well. So I kind of feel like he plays with you a little bit. I do hope that we've been of service to you, Stephanie, and you're glad we were able to reconnect. And I think you might be on my calendar for soon. So this is good. Yes.
Yes, and I'm looking so forward to it. And I do follow you on Facebook, and I just recently found you over the radio driving home from work. So I'm just thrilled to talk with you and given the opportunity for that. So thank you so much
You're
for
welcome.
everything.
You're welcome. I remember that call. I mean, you were my last call of the night, and I wasn't going to take another call because Spirit says, "Oh, you don't really," I said, "I don't really have enough time to take a complete call." And Spirit says, "No, you've got to answer this call." And I was just like, "Okay, I'm going to listen because I'm not running the show. Spirit is." Stephanie, I look forward to connecting with you on your session. God bless you. Stay well, and we will talk soon.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Good night.
Bye for now. 888-565-1470. We got Facebook peeps, and I don't know, they're clamoring in the house. They're like, "Sarah Spiritual, don't forget us." Well, we've got Caitlin. Caitlin is here on Facebook, and she says, Sarah, oh, should I let go of the man I love? Someday I'll let him go, the man I love. But she feels this deep, deep soul connection, and she's heartbroken over his situation. Caitlin, you can't control his situation. He's got to figure himself out and get himself together. We've got to just give him space. I don't know why we have to say let him go. We just need to let him go in his corner and clean up his mess. And if he can revise his circumstances and conditions to be the man that you need him to be, then you're there. If not, the universe is going to replace him with someone who is in the exact vibrational match of where you want to be. You have to trust that. You have to trust that everything is going to come together in the perfect fashion. So I know, Caitlin, that there's a beautiful connection here for you with him. And I know that his situation, they're giving me the number 2, and I don't think it's 2 months. I really think it's like 2 years before everything gets settled with him. So if you have to step away knowing that, then you do what is going to honor you and know that the universe will have a beautiful partner ready for you. Thank you, Caitlin, for that Facebook question. We're going to take another question from Facebook. Frances Porata. She says, "Hey, Sarah, what do they see for me in my career?" And let's see. Let's take a look at the career question here, because this part is really fascinating here, because I'm seeing here a lot of creativity, and I'm feeling like you have to tune in and tap into something different than what you've been doing before. It's time for you to open up to a new possibility, almost make a complete career shift, something that's going to put you in a more aligned place that makes you feel happy and that you're living and working with purpose. I feel like the end of this year, September, October, November, opens up a new doorway for you, and I want you to look for something new for your future in your career, something new and different. May require a little bit of investigating or work to get you to ideally where you want to be, but there will be some ideas and some door openings that will come September, October, November. Provided we're not also on lockdown, we will still have this wonderful transformation. Thank you, Francis, for your Facebook question. Going to pull one more from Facebook, then we're going to go to the phone lines at 888-565-1470. So Grace Conwright, she's been going through a tough time, and she's really feeling very frustrated by life, and she's been having moments of rage and anger towards others, and it doesn't feel right. What does Spirit have to say about this? Grace Conwright, what Spirit, if you're out of control with your own life, you have no control of your circumstances and conditions, things are not lining up for you, you're not feeling your independence, you're feeling frustrated, that you're at the effect of what others think and say you should do. And so Grace Conwright, you're feeling trapped. And so things are just bubbling up. I also feel as if there's a little part of you, a little girl inside of you, I'll call it the orphan, that is not feeling loved and worthy. And you're attracting people who are not allowing you to fly, not encouraging you to fly high. So Grace, what I really advise is that we one day get to do some soul integration. Soul integration is when we go to the past and we visit your little girl and we nurture her, we love her. We give her the words and the power that she needs to leave the past where she's been trapped all this time, feeling alone and unworthy, and we invite her into the future, allowing her to feel the love, the joy, and the connection of knowing that you are going to parent and honor her. Thank you, Grace Conwright. We are sorry that you're feeling this angst, but trust that the angels will assist you, and just release it and be kind to yourself, Grace. Thank you. Who else do we have here on Facebook? Rebecca Jones. She says, I just embarked upon my new business opportunity. Do I see this as the right decision for you? Well, we're going to take a look at Rebecca Jones for this, because the first thing I see here is that there couldn't be a better time to get off the ground and do business and do career. This is your year to shine, and financially, pour your heart into everything you do, because financially I see great rewards coming for you. You're going to have to take some baby steps. I'm feeling you're a little scattered coming into this business that I see. So you're going to have to fine-tune the right steps necessary to cross the T's and dot the I's. And pay attention and listen to what others are suggesting, because they may not have the right plan, but they may inspire you to pick the plan that feels the best for you. So you want to kind of take notes, learn from experts, they tell me, and then begin to move forward in your business. I feel like you're going to reap some rewards as we move forward towards the end of this year, and things will feel like they're on solid ground. So you are making a new beginning, and it is the right opportunity. It's going to take some discipline, but I know, Rebecca Jones, you can do it. Thanks so much. We look forward to hearing more from you on YouTube. We're going to go right back to the phone lines at 888-565-1470, and we've got to go to Miami, and I've got Sandra on the line. Sandra, how you doing tonight?
I'm good, and yourself?
I'm doing great, Sandra, and how can I assist you?
Things been a little off track for me and not going as planned. I just want to know if you see anything going well for me for the rest of the year.
I do. It's interesting because this year is really about some great expansion for you. And you had good ideas, you had good plans, but I also feel you're being distracted by someone else, their attitudes and their moods. Is this correct?
Yes.
Okay. So, honey, why are we holding on to an old shoe?
I question myself that all the time.
Well, honey, I'm telling you, drop the shoe off at the Salvation Army. Let's go. These boots are made for walking, girl. You need to walk. This is an opportunity for you to nurture and honor yourself, and things aren't going right because you're too busy looking over your shoulder trying to see what he's up to. Does that sound like something you want to do for the rest of your life?
No, it's not.
No, it's not. No, it's not. No. You deserve to put yourself first in this storyline. You're pussyfooting around and tiptoeing around.
Okay.
There is advancement, financial wellness that comes for you, but you're thinking you need him more than you really need him. What is that about?
You're right.
Okay. Let it go. Let it go. Okay? It's time.
Okay.
Find your power. 3 months from now, you will be in a whole different state of mind and whole different circumstances and creation if you set your intention on what you want your life to be like, not what you're trying to hold together, because it's falling apart. It's like sand crumbling in your hands. You can't hold it all together, honey. You just can't. You can't do it alone. Okay?
Right.
All right, Sandra. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I've got to go deep in the heart of Texas, and I've got Dana on the line. Dana, how you doing tonight?
Hello, Miss Sarah Spiritual. How are you?
I'm doing great, and how can I help you?
Well, listen, if you could pick up on a little something that you can hear, and then I'll ask you a couple of questions, I would certainly enjoy it. I can't stand to go out too long without talking to you, Miss Sarah Spiritual.
I know, it's kind of hard, right?
Yes.
Yeah, there's some days I can't go without talking to myself either, so, but then
well,
again.
I'm just saying, I mean, sweet tea and you, I mean,
who could
it
ask
doesn't
for
get any
more?
better than that.
Yeah, I know, maybe a glass of wine, but that's all good. Okay. So let me take a look here. So you're doing your best to heal.
Yes, ma'am. You know what? I just found out too, though, that I was acting crazy and I couldn't figure out what was wrong with me. I thought I was getting Alzheimer's. Well, I have ADHD and I wasn't sleeping. I stopped breathing every minute in my REM sleep, the doctor told me when I had the sleep study.
Yeah.
So now I got a sleep apnea machine.
Oh, well, that's fun.
Oh, boy. Just keep piling the stuff on. and a little medication to take at nighttime, and I'm doing much better.
Good, good. And, well, you know what? You were on fight or flight. You were in a very disruptive energy. The energy was all over the place, yes?
It was horrible.
Yeah. And it was affecting your moods.
Yes.
Yeah. You were losing patience with yourself and everyone, yes?
Yes. I felt, because I kept guarded, because I felt like any minute and a shoe fixed to drop off again, you know,
Yes.
and I'm guarded. And it's no way to live.
Absolutely. Absolutely. But now you're getting ready for a new beginning because you're healing. And your body's going through a detox of some sort as well. Have you been trying to detox your body?
Detox it from what, sugar?
Yeah, flush out your body system, yep.
Well, I haven't gave up the sugar yet, but I don't smoke, I don't drink, I don't do none of that.
Okay. Well, detox to spirit means you're kind of taking out the impurities in your body, and sugar would be one of them. So.
Okay. I guess that's the last thing to go, Sarah.
And you're not going to have much, right? Well, you have your sweet tea. I guess you're allowed to have a little sweet tea.
Well, not if they take my sugar away. I won't even have that.
Oh, well. Well, I guess you can sip some in a straw when no one's looking. But so what? You said you had a question, my dear. Yes. What is the question?
I mean, I'm beginning to see my dreams. I see myself. Because if you're ever angry or you're going through what I was going through, that is so hard on the body, not to mention the other physiological problems. But here's something that's really strange.
Yes.
My last husband says that he's worried that because I'm disabled and I get $771 a month to live on, if something happens to my mother, he didn't want me to be on the street. So he wants to marry me. Now.
Now.
Yeah.
Now.
Yeah, I don't know, but he
now.
said before I could come down there and live with him, I'd have to lose some weight. Well, I am overweight at the moment, but you know, one thing at a time.
One thing at a time.
But, and then I have my second husband. That was my third husband. My second husband, Jeff, I don't understand why he keeps coming in and out. I mean, he's staying in touch and asking why didn't I stay married to him, and I was the only woman he ever married and all this other crap. His birthday's May the 10th, 1961, and Larry, it says he's coming up here Tuesday. Now, he's got cancer, and he looked bad when he came here last time. He looks pretty rough.
Sweetheart,
So
isn't
I
there a
hope he's
reason why we have ex-husbands?
Well, absolutely.
All right, then. So we're going to leave them in the past.
We are?
Do you really want to go backwards?
Well, no, but, I mean, seriously, if it happens to my mother, I'll be on the street.
But I think you're putting that in the energy, honey.
Huh?
You're putting that in the energy.
Well, no, then I'll take it away then.
Don't look at it like that.
You know what? I'm just going to confirm that God is always taking care of me, and He will continue taking care of me. And I'll just keep. I notice when I climb one mountain, I look out and there's a bunch of other mountains.
But guess what? You keep it moving. You're still doing fine.
Huh?
You're keeping it moving, and you're still doing fine. You know, when you place your trust in man, I don't mean a man, I mean mankind. They will disappoint you because they live by their conditions and their limitations.
Right.
When you place your trust in God, you have infinite possibilities.
Well, do you see a major awakening coming for me soon again? The last big awakening was in my 20s, and I had a near-death experience, and I got...
Right.
I had some beautiful vision. I mean, I was awake seeing this stuff.
Well, I don't see you having another near-death experience, but I do feel that the more you heal and the more you're rested, now that you're getting a proper night's rest, the more you'll be able to feel and hear spirit and be more connected. So.
Oh, that would be wonderful, because I certainly miss that divine connection I've always had.
Well, it didn't go anywhere. You just were out of sorts. Now we're getting you back in alignment. Thank you so much for calling. God bless you.
Oh, thank you so much.
Bye for
God
now.
bless you, and thank you for all the wonderful work you're doing to help everybody.
You're welcome. My pleasure.
Hi, Helena.
Bye for now. Bye. 888-565-1470. We're going to take a minute to hear from our sponsors, and then we've got to come right back to the phone lines. We've got people on hold, and we got to keep it moving. Stay with us, everyone. Don't go away, because you know we're going to be right back.
I've been standing in the room before I walk through the door. Do you know me? Have you heard me? Have you seen me? Do you know my voice? Did you call me with your song? Because you know that you know me. Every soul.
For soft, rich and beautiful skin, use Beauté de Lune products. Beauté de Lune products, based on natural fruits and extracts, revitalize your skin and make you incredibly beautiful. For acne, sensitive skin, dry or oily skin, Beauté de Lune. Cleanse, moisturize and revitalize your skin with Beauté de Lune. A miracle. For your order, call us at 561-906-7466 or to our store, 2695 North Military Trail Suite 21, or visit us online at www.beautédelune.net.
Have you ever felt alone, sensing something more is around you, but are unsure how to connect? Do you wonder if your loved ones who are deceased are among you? Sarah Spiritual is a gifted spiritual advisor and medium who can connect you with your loved ones, spirit guides, and ascended beings. Sarah specializes in love, relationships, money, career, health, and healing. She has an uncanny ability to convey the true thoughts and emotions of those around you. For Sarah, life is a spiritual journey, and each situation has a spiritual solution. To contact Sarah for a personal reading, call 561-682-0956 or send an email to Sarah at sarahspiritual.com. You can also visit www.sarahspiritual.com for more information. That's 561-682-0956 or sarahspiritual.com. Let Spirit and Sarah raise you up. You're listening to Spiritually Speaking with Sarah, your spiritual advisor and medium. Connect with Sarah and be in the energy of light. Call Sarah Spiritual now, toll free, worldwide, 1-888-565-1470. 1-888-565-1470. Just ask your questions or message Sarah Spiritual live on Facebook, YouTube, or Periscope.
On WWNN 1470 AM 96.9, 103.9, and 95.3. We're answering your questions all across the nation, all across the world, actually, because we got Facebook, we got YouTube, we got Periscope, and we got sarahspiritual.com. If you want to learn more about the work I do, go to sarahspiritual.com. And I've got some callers on the line, and They've been holding on, Nellie, so we better get right to the phone lines because we don't want to keep them hanging on too much longer. I got Rich on the line, and he's been hanging on. Rich, what's going on?
How are you?
I'm doing great, Rich. Good to make a connection with you.
Oh, absolutely. I have a situation,
yes,
and I'd like some insight to it, possibly, please.
If Spirit gives it to me, I will share it with you. Go right ahead.
Okay, so I was married to somebody for 23 years, and in the prior year, in the 22nd and a half year, the person had radically changed, and now we're going through a divorce.
Very bad
and
divorce.
It just seems that everything that the person is doing is of a vicious cycle.
Yeah, it is. Completely disconnected. It's almost as if she has a grudge, almost like you ruined her life. This is kind of the vibe she's giving off here. There's a vengeance here to this. And I, what is her birthday, please? I don't need her name, just her birthday.
Okay, January 8th, 1961.
And this separation was about 2.5 years ago, yes? This is about when we separated?
No. The thing happened in October of last year.
October. But about 2.5 years ago, things were really falling apart, because that's when I see you guys on a different page. Like all of a sudden, that's when, about 2.5 years ago, I see we weren't in the same relationship. Is that true?
I don't know. Maybe. It's possible.
I see a disconnect. I see a big disconnect. We'll put that in 2018. You know, it's interesting because I feel like, you know, people were talking in her ear. I don't know. There's like somebody who really wasn't in favor of the relationship. Does this make any sense to you? Because I've got someone talking in her ear, like almost egging her on, pushing her on. Is there someone that comes to mind when I say that to you, please?
Yeah, there is somebody that came to mind, and you said 2018, so that would have been around the time this other female came into her world.
Yes, okay. And that was, you know what, a lot of her egging her on is also through that woman's insecurities and jealousies. And really, she just put a wedge between the two. And your wife just kind of took it hook, line, and sinker. And she would point out, you know, people talk. So we talk to our friends. Let me tell you what girls do. So we talk to our friends and we say, oh, yeah, and then my husband, blah, 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 blah. And then so she would take that and run with it and just turn a molehill into a mountain. And just kind of really just kept going. And that's the time. And I know I always trust Spirit. And that's when the separation really happened between the two of you. And then it just mounted. And now it's like...
And Sarah, she's not the person that I knew. Yes. And she's become extremely vicious. It's almost like, you know...
Like she hates you.
I don't know if you know what? I can't tell. I can't tell. But it's totally out of character for somebody that I've known for 30 years.
Right. And so the best you can do is trust God and the angels and do your best to negotiate your way out of this. And just realize that she came to her own moment in her life where all of her insecurities and her dissatisfaction with herself rose to the surface, and she was taking it out on you. And there was a pot, what I call a pot stirrer, who was stirring the pot, putting more fuel into the fire, and just cooking it up. And she just fell right in it. But no one can disrupt someone unless they're already unbalanced within. And so I feel like the imbalance, which was her own insecurities and whatever was going on within her, and maybe something medically changed within her body as well, and it just became a cocktail of disaster for her.
Well, the key question is, how much longer am I going to have to go through what I'm going through? Because the emotion side was one of it, and now it's...
The financial side is another, yes?
Well, it's the financial side, and it's just this constant thing that's going on, and
Well, unfortunately, we've got a lot of things on a slow up, right? So when I move the energy forward, I feel as if November is a moment in time where things start to really kind of either go to the next important step so we can close it, or it gets closed. This is going to depend how much the back and forth is between the two of you. So you've got another few months of hanging on here. And remember, when it becomes toxic, you just have to disconnect yourself. Emotionally, you have to become the impersonal observer. And when it becomes that disruptive towards you, you have to just very politely say, I'm going to disconnect from this conversation. because I'm not talking to the woman I once loved, and just go.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, it's become a very, very, there's lies that she says about our family and our children and everything. It's just not the same person.
It's not the same person. And, of course, I'm in the spiritual world, and I got to tell you, I believe that sometimes people energetically, I kind of call it like invasion of the body snatchers, they just kind of snap, and it's almost like the light spirit is there, and then their duality, the darkness, comes shining through, and it's almost like this person was like a vessel of darkness into your wife's life. And there's not much you can do right now. I said, trust that everything happens for a reason, and God has a higher purpose, and that you will have a life, and you will find your joy, and you just send her love and blessings that she will find her inner peace. And that's all you can do. Rich, how did you hear about the show?
I listen to the show every week religiously.
Oh, thank you. I'm glad to connect with you. Thank you so much,
You
and
so
I
much.
trust I've been of service to you. Bye for now.
Thank you, Sarah.
You're welcome. Bye.
Bye.
888-565-1470. We got to go right back to the phone lines, and I got to go to Miami, and we got Amanda on the line. Amanda, what's going on in Miami?
Hi, Sarah. How are you?
I'm doing great. And what's going on?
What's not going on? Just wanted to see if Spirit had any messages for me now that I'm, about to approach my 35th birthday.
I know. And there's a new work environment for you as well, correct?
Yes, there's some changes at work.
Yes. Because I feel like there's new work environments, some movement in work. I also feel as if some of the shifts that have happened are kind of bringing up some of your old fears and insecurities as well. Is this also true?
Oh, yes, absolutely.
Yes. Yeah. She's like, oh, no, here we go again. I don't know if I can take another roller coaster at work. But Amanda, I really feel this strong connection. And I have to say this because I saw your name on the board, and your uncle kind of came right in front of me. So I'm just feeling this strong energy. Is there a birthday anniversary connected with him right around this time, please?
No, I was born. And my birthday's on Sunday.
Your uncle, when did he pass, honey? Did he pass around this time, please?
No, he passed in February, and his birthday's in April.
Okay, because he's talking to me about a birthday anniversary, so it must be your birthday then, because he's clearly talking to me about a birthday anniversary. So, so I guess it's honoring your birthday on Sunday. Normally, you would do something with him, honey, please.
Yeah.
Okay.
I would.
So because he's talking about there's a birthday anniversary coming, so Amanda, just know that he's going to be with you for your birthday. He's with you. He wants you to know he's with you. So you're going to be 35, and you've only just begun to live, honey. There's so many new possibilities coming for you. I really feel like some of the disappointments of the past 2 years were clearing out a lot of old hurts and pains, even from when you were a little girl, and some of the issues of abandonment that were with you and not feeling good enough. And that you're finding your truth and your peace in a circumstance at work right now is also shifting you so you can move yourself forward. And you have a love question really, really quick.
I don't.
Well, you should.
I don't have. I should.
You should.
I don't know.
Because I
there
see love.
That you're not telling me.
Yes, I see love. I see love around you. I see love. So you just keep going to work and showing up and doing your thing, because this is a very strong time for you for love. This year represents a lot of networking and connections for you, and it represents a lot of creativity. So it's going to be a good shift for you this year. This birthday year is going to be monumental in shifting your life to where you want life to be. All right, Amanda, thank you so much for your call. I'm glad we were able to connect. All right, and know your uncle is with you. All right, bye for now.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay, bye. 888-565-1470. And we're going to go right back to the phone lines. I've got to go to Hollywood Beach. And I've got Lisa on the line. Lisa, how you doing?
Hi, how are you?
I'm doing great, Lisa. So last year was a bit of a roller coaster for you, yes?
Yeah, the last couple of years, yes.
And last year makes me feel like it was just like all coming to a head and doors had to close. We're stepping you into this 2020 time, I know, with a little bit of a craziness because the world's in that state, but we're stepping you in this time for you to have a new beginning, a fresh start, to whitewash the walls and recalibrate and start yourself over again. And this is really coming full circle for you around the time of your birthday. This is when you really start to feel like empowered and back on track, is how they make me feel. Lisa, what is your question for me?
No, I have no specific question, just anything that comes to mind.
Well,
I was going through Facebook, saw your face, and called in.
Yes, thank you.
And I love your show, so thank you.
My pleasure. And this is what I'm sharing with you. I'm sharing that whatever was misaligned over these past couple of years that came to a head last year in the 2019, when you step your foot upon the path in the month of December, around the time of the birthday, they show me this rebirth, this reawakening for you. And they also make me feel that you've been asking a lot of heavy-duty questions of yourself and the universe because you're looking for guidance, not just from me, but guidance from the universe. Angels show me, Spirit show me, God show me. Where do I go next? And there's an opportunity for you to expand in something having to do with business that is supposed to move yourself forward for career when I step you into the personal power of your 2021. So get ready for some shift in career, something aligning you with business seems to be something that lines you up with your own personal business. Is there something in the personal business line that you're starting to create for yourself?
Yes, actually, in the last 3 months. It's
perfect.
Gone up and it's continuing. So, yeah, that's perfect.
And it's going to move you right into 2021 and this new kind of power and new kind of attitude, my dear. Well, I'm really glad we were able to take your call, but they are waving me off to tell me that it's just about time for me to go. So thank you so much for following me.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Have a beautiful evening.
You
Bye.
do as well. Stay well. Bye for now. 888-565-1470. Write that number down because next week we will be back to chat with all of you and answer your questions. And if you're around on Sunday, then visit us at 5:05 p.m. at Facebook. Chat with me, and I write some instant channeled songs so you get a taste of my music. I see more calls coming in, so everyone, if you are looking to talk to me, then pop on over to Facebook, pop on over to YouTube, catch our Sunday Fun Day at 5:05 p.m. and connect with us and book your own personal session with me, Sarah Spiritual at sarahspiritual.com. We would like to bridge the gap between you and your spiritual connection and assist you on the path. Thank you, everyone, for staying with us and joining us over these 11 years. It's always an honor to talk to all of you. God bless you. Remember, stay well. Trust that everything is going to work out for us. Believe and remember, you are light and you are love. Good night, and I am Sarah Spiritual.
That shines down upon me, and there's a light that brightens up.
This has been Spiritually Speaking with Sarah. You can hear and speak with Sarah Spiritual every Wednesday. From each week, Sarah Spiritual and Spirit answer your most important questions as you navigate life. Listen and call in next week and let Spirit guide you. If you didn't have a chance to speak with Sarah Spiritual tonight, visit Sarah at sarahspiritual.com. You can message Sarah Spiritual at Facebook and follow her on Instagram. Tune in next week for more Spiritually Speaking with Sarah.